In Luke 15, while Jesus was in one of the towns, a man came along who was covered with leprosy. And when he saw Jesus, he fell with his face to the ground and begged him, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man and said, "I am willing, be clean." And immediately the leprosy left him. The leper had faith in Jesus' power to heal, but he was uncertain if Jesus would be willing to heal him. I believe the man felt unworthy and wasn't sure if Jesus would want anything to do with him because he was a leper. In biblical times, those with leprosy were considered ritually unclean under Jewish law. Lepers were often ostracized, forced to live outside communities, and required to announce their presence to avoid contact with others. Nobody wanted anything to do with them, and people avoided them at all costs because coming in contact with a leper would make them unclean as well. Imagine the stigma, isolation, and pain this leper had to endure. Yet Jesus didn't reject him. Instead, he reached out his hand, touched the leper, and said, "I am willing, be clean." Jesus isn't like men. His response to the leper shows us that whether you are an outcast or considered unclean, Jesus can save, heal, and transform you. This act revealed that those regarded as unclean and cast out weren't excluded from the people Jesus came to save and heal. They are actually the very reason he came to die on the cross. Sometimes we pray like this: "Jesus, I know you can forgive me, but I don't know if you are willing to. Lord, I know you have the power to save me, but I don't know if you will want to." Why do we often say this? Because we feel we've messed up too badly or committed too many grievous sins. But I want you to know, your sin and your mess are not bigger than God's mercy. Even if you were the only person on earth, Jesus would still have come to die for you. Remember the prodigal son? He told his father, "I am no longer worthy to be called your son." How did the father respond? He told his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him." So often we hesitate to approach the Father because of our sin, fearing he may reject us and want nothing to do with us. But no matter how far you've gone, no matter how deep you are in sin or addiction, and no matter how unclean or broken you feel, God still wants you to come to him. Be like the leper in the Bible who went to Jesus and was healed. Go to Jesus as you are, and your life will never remain the same.